What do you do when you suddenly realize that your headlights are not shining as bright as they used to? They used to be crystal clear and now they're yellow, cloudy, and sunbaked. Well, polish with toothpaste, of course. Hello friends, I'm Jimmy with One Road. Today we're going to restore yellow, cloudy headlights with nothing more than toothpaste and a toothbrush. Yes, I know this has been done before many times, especially by a prominent YouTuber who we all know and love, whose video has been seen 20 million times. But I say, why not test it again? The truth of the matter is, I'm going to be testing various methods of headlight restoration in this and upcoming videos. And so we're going to start with the most interesting and perhaps easiest method of them all, toothpaste. The first thing we need to know is why the heck does toothpaste actually work? Just like your automotive rubbing compounds and polishes, toothpaste actually has a fine grit in it. This one is called hydrated silica. It helps to polish our teeth, and so of course it is that grit that we're actually after. And with enough buffing, those yellow cloudy headlights will actually become clear again, or clearer than they were. We're going to test toothpaste with two different methods. The first one being a toothbrush, and the second being a regular cloth like you would use with any of your other rubbing compounds. Guys, I admit, this sounds silly, but hey, if it worked on our teeth, why wouldn't it work on a plastic headlight? All right, guys, well, we have two headlights here that are ready to rock. You can see these headlights are in absolutely terrible condition. Compared to a brand new headlight, these things look horrible. I went ahead and taped off half of this headlight. I'm going to use this section here for our toothbrush and toothpaste. Then I'll remove this portion of the tape and use this section for the toothpaste with a rag. This is what I'll be using today, and I'm just going to go ahead and start scrubbing. I'm going to be scrubbing in a circular motion the entire time to try to cover as much area as possible, as evenly as I possibly can. If there's one good thing about this, well, it smells pretty good. Just like with our teeth, the silica powder that's in this toothpaste is actually scrubbing and scraping against the plastic, against the oxidation and the cloudiness, and it's lifting it off. How long do you do this? Well, that's up to you. How clear do you want your headlight to be? Obviously, the longer you do it, the clearer it's going to be. We might need to go ahead and add a little bit of water just to keep this stuff nice and thin. And now I've added some water, and it definitely helped. All right, it's been about 10 minutes, and I think we're gonna go ahead and check the progress. I've added a little more water to keep the lubrication going, and it's definitely starting to look a lot different. So why don't we stop here and wipe some away and see what we're working with. All right, I got a wet rag here. Wow. I didn't think it was gonna work this good, guys. Holy moly. Granted, it is wet, so it's gonna look a little more clear than it is dry, but I'll dry it off here in a second. That's an incredible difference so far. That's what we started with, guys. And this is where we're at now. Let me dry it off so we can get a better idea. That is just after about 10 minutes of polishing with toothpaste and a toothbrush. And this is what we started with before. That is a humongous difference. So this is the oxidized plastic before, the same plastic on this side. And after just 10 minutes of rubbing, you can see how much more clear it's become. Now, there is one problem with polishing old headlights, and that is the inside of the lens may have changed color. And if the inside of the lens has been damaged or changed color or deteriorated in any way, there's nothing you're going to be able to do to fix it. The only thing that polishing your old headlights is going to do is actually shine up and take off the oxidation of the outside of the lens. But if that's all you're looking to do, then this toothpaste and toothbrush method may be just what you're looking for. I say let's keep going and see what another 10 minutes will get us. Add some more toothpaste and continue the process. If only we brushed our own teeth this good. All right, after another 10 minutes of solid brushing, let's see what we've come up with. I've already wiped this down with water, and now I'm drying it off so we can get a really good idea of what this is gonna look like. I definitely feel like it got a little cleaner with that extra 10 minutes. The surface does feel nice and smooth, whereas this side I can feel is definitely rough. I would say that is definitely a result. Look at that plastic shine and look at this side. Night and day difference there, guys. That is incredible. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is take the tape off and look at the difference. There is definitely a huge difference there. You can see that tape line on there, and that difference is magnificent. Wow, I have to say I am impressed by the simple toothpaste and a toothbrush method. You can also feel the difference immediately from the side that's been polished and the side that hasn't. Listen to that. Now listen to this. What I'm now gonna do is tape off this side we just finished with the toothbrush, and I'm gonna go ahead and polish this side with a rag and toothpaste. I now have this light taped off. This is the old side that we're gonna use for another video, so stay tuned. This is the side we had already polished with the toothbrush, and this side I'm gonna polish with toothpaste and a rag. Now, I am not sure which method is going to be better now that I'm doing this, because this way it just seems a little smoother, a little softer, and this rag is actually soaking up a lot of the toothpaste. So the light does look like it's cleaning off fairly quickly, but I guess I'm gonna have to use a heck of a lot more toothpaste, and well, I don't know. We'll see what happens here. I'm gonna go ahead and apply some more toothpaste. I tell you what, this is definitely working out my shoulder and my forearms. I haven't been rubbing this thing for that long, and already it's starting to look pretty clear. And I would say, I know it's wet, but it's definitely looking about what the other side looked like after a lot more time. So I don't know, this is gonna be interesting. I've been at this for probably 15, 20 minutes now, and I really wanna see what this thing looks like, and it looks like it's already polishing up pretty good. So let me go ahead and clean this thing off, and we will see what this looks like in the light. Well, look at this result. It definitely looks amazing. Compared to what we started with, this lens is now looking really good. There is still some yellowing in the plastic itself, and that I think is due to just how old these things are and how long they've been in the sun. That yellowing is ingrained deep inside the plastic of this lens. But in terms of being able to remove all that old oxidation so the light can actually shine through and be safe when you drive, this ain't a bad option. Let's go ahead and remove the tape from our toothbrush side. If you can tell, there is a line about here that didn't get touched, so pay no mind to that. That's just due to the overlapping tape. But this side was our toothbrush side, and this side was our rag side. What do you think, guys? Is it similar? Is the rag side better? Is the toothbrush side better? Let me know down in the comments below. What I can tell you is that toothpaste definitely does work. Regardless of the method that you use to apply and to polish your headlight, it does work. You've seen it here, you've seen it before. The result is definitely interesting. Now let's take a look at what the light looked like before. Holy smokes, guys, look at the difference here. This is the before and this is the after. With just a few minutes and some toothpaste, you're looking at a nice, clean, shiny lens. And this, of course, is what we started with, which was absolutely terrible. Look up close and just see how clear this is. And look on this side and see how bad it is. Wow. The difference is absolutely night and day. Look at that. All right, I wanted to take you out in the sunlight just so we can get a little bit better of a view of what this thing looked like. And again, there is the before, terrible. And there is the after. Wow. Huge difference. All right, well guys, we've seen that toothpaste really does work to polish up your headlights. I mean, this stuff works great. Now, I don't know if there's a solid argument to use toothpaste over something like a polishing compound. I think this will work many, many times better. But hey, if that's all you have at the moment, why not? It works, just use it. I mean, you know, you're gonna have to put in some elbow grease, but it will clear up your headlights. Man, I'm shocked by this, guys. What about you? I mean, this is a really, really drastic difference. I mean, super clear and completely cloudy, foggy, and disgusting. But this actually looks good. It looks presentable. It looks like something that I wouldn't mind having on my truck if it looked like this. Now, we could go further than this, and we probably will. I plan on doing a couple more videos on headlight restoration, not only using things like this polishing compound here, but also using sandpaper, wet sanding, 400 grit, 800 grit, 1500 grit, and even 3000 grit. And then even after that, polishing with an electric polisher. So what I want to do is see how clear we can get these old ratty headlights to look. I want to know, can we get them to look brand new? I have to say though, judging by what we were able to accomplish with some simple toothpaste, I do think we're going to get these things to look amazing. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. You can also find me on Instagram at OneRoadGarage and my website, oneroadgarage.com. All right, guys, I'm Jimmy, and I will see you in the next one. Peace. I have to see what I can do with a little bit of this turtle wax polishing compound. Just going to do a little bit. I can feel that this stuff has a lot more grit to it. All right, guys, not even 5 minutes of polishing with the turtle wax polishing compound. You may not be able to tell a huge difference on camera, but this is where I did the turtle wax polish, and then this is from the toothpaste. And I gotta say, this side definitely looks a lot cleaner. And listen to the sound. Okay, and this is the toothpaste. Okay, and this is not finished. So not finished. Toothpaste, turtle wax. Definitely a lot smoother. Wow. Interesting.